Huh? I didn't see you there. Nani? So, so cringe. As you can see, why I started that? Because we're gonna talk about an anime today. Yes! So, why I choose this anime? I choose this one for one good reason. I just watched the release trailer for Inazuma Eleven Victor Odo. And oh my dear lord, give me that game. I am so excited to play that game because my story with my Japanese wasn't good, but we're gonna talk about Inazuma 11 or Super Champions in Portuguese, and why I'm so excited for this game. But I'm not gonna talk about the game today. I'm just gonna talk about the anime and why I recommend this. If you like sports anime, if you like football or soccer, it is a soccer game. It is a football game. And this anime, because I'm just excited. I'm so much excited about the game that I'm basically cannot stop thinking about it and saying. I talked to my wife and she said, "Okay, that's it, Kyle," and I said, "Yes, that's it." And I wanted to show you guys the openings because, but of course I'm not gonna. You see how prepared I am? Okay, thank you so much. Anime list that doesn't have like the opening stuff. So just talking about the sports. As you can see, it's not a very good anime. I'm gonna give like a 7.5. I'm already giving my score 7 because it is a very anime like sports anime. So they basically have superpowers playing soccer or football. And I can put some AMVs and just mute the thing. Which one? This one. So, thank you, Kiddo AMV. What I'm gonna say is, as you can see, it's basically a football game. This is another anime. I know I'm just cheating a little bit. This is like Orion, or this is the other one that I didn't watch. Where's the first one? Why I cannot find the? Yeah, this is the first one. Oh, because it's an AMV. That stupid me. So they're basically playing soccer or football with special powers. They're literally jumping around, summoning things, big hands, fire tornadoes, super shots, pew 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 pew, special powers, dragons, and the thing is, we don't know if that thing is inside their heads or they're literally using like superpowers in the whole anime. This is from Inazuma 11 Go, and I want to talk about specifically the first arc / seasons, because Inazuma 11 can be divided in 3 parts. Basically, you have Inazuma 11, you have Inazuma 11 Go, and you have Inazuma 11 Orion. That is basically the first one, that is this. Is more grounded, so it's more football like. They still have those superpowers, but they're like more normal ish. Because if you watch it, you know what I'm saying. Because the first season they have superpowers because they only have superpowers when they are playing football or soccer. But okay, okay. And the second season of Inazuma 11, they go against aliens and super heavy balls, and you just okay, and the aliens play football, and you're just fair, I guess. And the third season of Inazuma 11, they go like to a World Cup, so it goes back to being like more real. Until you watch the movie and you the team Ore, and you saw they're playing against a future team, so time travel is real in Inazuma 11 canonical. It is a very light-hearted show, as sports anime tends to be. So if you like Blue Lock, or if you like, what is the other football one? Oh, Captain Tsubasa. I would say that Blue Lock is more real, more grounded. This is like Captain Tsubasa on steroids, because you have like your Eagle Shot and your Tiger Shot. And here, Tiger Shot is child's play. They are literally jumping 30 meters in the air with a spin fire tornado to kick the ball from a midfield and score a goal. And my wife has a theory that every man has a thing for football, and she's goddamn right. I try to make my friends watch this anime for so long, but it's very childlike. So it's a very light-hearted thing, because you don't have any stakes. You know that the you have stakes in the overall contest. I like it because the main team doesn't win all the time, and you don't really know when they're gonna win or not. So you have like that type of thing inside you. Most of the time they won. Of course, they're the protagonist. Their team literally is Inazuma. So they're literally in the title. And this is very fun. I really enjoy it, watching the things and watching the powers and everything. I knew that in Brazil because it was starting to be popular in Brazil, but I just watched it in Japanese. And now that I have played the games, and when you play the translate game, not the fun mod translated, they're using the English names. There is completely trash, and I cannot use the English names because I watch it in Japanese. And for me, Endo Mamoru is always gonna be Endo Mamoru, not Mark Evans. Such a cringy name for a Japanese kid. Mark Evans is the same thing for the new game. The new game is like Destiny Billows or something for the main character name. Why? It doesn't make any sense. But again, if you like sports game, if you like soccer-ish, it is basically a friendly anime that they are enjoying and growing. Because the interesting thing about the Inazuma 11 is not just the matches, but is the character growth. Because when you have a cast of, technically speaking, 11 protagonists, they can and they will evolve as a person. Of course, the protagonist is always going to be more than that, but that's why I'm excited for the new one. Because on those Inazuma 11s, I watched the first one and the Go series. I didn't watch Orion yet, but I will soon. And for the first two, their protagonists are very happy and very optimistic all the time, always seeing the good thing. And this new game, the new protagonist, is a bummer. He's just like, I hate football, I hate it. Just because he has like a condition that he cannot play, because if he plays, he's gonna die. as football always happens. And they help the other characters to become better persons in the end. So they're basically helping their friends to become a better person in the end. They help those friends to accept the death of families, accept they're never gonna be the best ones alone, and they need the friends to become their best version of themselves. And as you can see, those specials are super flashy. And the one of the things that makes me so addicted to this, I had a Nintendo DS, so Inazuma 11 is always also a game. When I play it, I was such a huge fan of Inazuma 11, then I illegal downloaded the video games in Japanese, and I played the first 3 games in Japanese. I know how to read Japanese? No. But since I watched the anime, I know basically the story behind it. They have, in Europe, they release the games in English, but I don't live in Europe. I was living in Brazil. So I basically acquire, in a very special terms, the Japanese games, and I just played it, a ton of it. I finished all 3 games. I had a 3DS, but I couldn't play the 3DS games as much as I wanted to, because if you had a 3DS in the beginning of 3DS life, it was very hard to came across ways to play the games without owning them, let's say in that way. But I didn't play the Go games, even though I really enjoyed it, seeing the anime when was releasing the anime as well. I watched I watched the first season of Go when was releasing, and the second and third season. The second season I watched it when I play the Wii games, that I also get very suspicious like. And for the third season of Go, I watched it like way later, but it's still awesome. And I couldn't recommend more. If you had the time, so it's a DS game, so it's basically a tactical game. It's a sports tactical that you basically say, oh, you run over here, you shoot, you use those special powers, and blah blah blah. They're making a remake of those first ones, but I'm not interested in that one because I'm interested in Victory Road. And yeah, this was my pep talk about Inazuma 11. I disagree with the my anime list. I would have put a 7.5 ish. You cannot do that because you can only do like round scores for my anime list. So I probably would do a 7 for it. But yeah, now you know my opinion about Inazuma 11. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you on the next one. Comment down below if you're watching Inazuma 11, if you like it, if you're excited for the new game. And see you on the next one. Bye bye.